Alright, we're going to tell you some tips and tricks on
how to Universal.
If you're staying at a Universal resort, you do get an hour early entry. However, make sure you do check the app because sometimes the parks may vary.
For instance, this was on a Friday and Universal Studios didn't have early access that day. With the app, you don't have to worry about printing out tickets ahead of time because they can just scan the QR code on your phone.
Almost every ride has access to a free locker, except for the water rides. This is able to fit a small purse, your phone, or any loose item.
Every locker has section numbers on it. It's good to keep an eye on that.
This just helps you kind of go to the right area your locker is actually in. If you have the time, stop in to see the shows. There was not one that we did not like.
Stay. Stay. Quiet on set. Stay. Cue music and action. Good. Stay. Very nice.
There are a lot of shops hidden away in nooks and crannies, so keep an eye out.
This little Halloween horror store was kind of hidden away, but I peeked in and I'm so glad I did because I loved it. It was spooky and neat.
Inside Universal Studios, they do have a parade every night. It's important to make sure you're on the right side of the sidewalk though if you plan on walking throughout the park while the parade is going on, because you will get trapped for the full length of it.
This is a great time to ride some extra rides because most people are sitting down getting ready to watch the parade.
We used this time to ride the Mummy 3 times in a row. It was awesome.
If you can, stay away from the entrance once the parade is over because it becomes a mass horde of people leaving the park.
Unless of course you like being trampled. That's a great place to be. An important thing to note is they have greedy Coke machines. They do put limits on your refills. You have to put your cup under the scanner.
Oh, my bad.
Park tech tip. You want water? Inside the Jurassic Park main hall, it is the big dome-looking thing. It's got the dinosaur and the food. Food is pretty decent, but this is one of the only places in the park that you can get free water that isn't spit on or spit in, probably. Now the food inside the park leaves much to be desired.
It can also get really expensive very quickly.
If you want to get good food at a reasonable price, the City Walk is the place to be.
We ended up eating at Bubba Gump twice during our stay because it was amazing.
It was our favorite restaurant on the City Walk.
Yep, I don't like seafood and I tried theirs and I liked it, so definitely good.
What kind of hot sauce is you balls? Here.
5 fireballs. That's focus. There you go.
My bad. So last time that we were here, service was so on top of things that we didn't even know these signs existed. Just thought they were license plates. But when you want to flag someone down, if you don't see them, you flip it, stick it back. Now, a lot of people think that Bubba Gump is just a stereotypical movie restaurant that relies on the fame of the movie to keep the doors open. However, it is not. It is a legitimate seafood restaurant that brings some real quality and flavor to the table.
The worst part about garlic bread is that crusty exterior. There ain't a single ounce of crust on that.
Right on.
I'm getting it. Pick it up. So good.
The City Walk is also extremely pretty at night.
Now, there is a second level to City Walk with shops and restaurants. Next up, the Burger Sushi Bar, known as Cowfish. Here we are. How am I supposed to shovel all this in my mouth?
You're doing a great job, Betty. Like a really good job.
I gotta figure out how to use these first.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
You even need ketchup. Oh wait, that's really good.
How are we supposed to cut this?
I'm down with that.
Those are good too.
Yeah, those are really good.
You did a great job.
How are we cut?
I'm happy that you are a big boy.
Let me get a knife. Stay tuned for knife. I'm going to make a mess.
You did an incredible job.
This is a pound of beef, bacon, peanut butter, and house sauce. Cooked medium rare, and it looks like it is cooked to perfection with a smaller one. Ready?
No.
Incoming.
This thing's massive.
Okay, look at this cook. That is cooked to perfection.
Oh my gosh. Ready?
Can I see it?
This isn't gonna fit in my mouth.
So
I don't know what's your problem. Hey,
how do you know what's on this side? You're right. But how do you know that? I don't know how you know
Very
that.
good.
really good. I have some type of spicy sauce here.
Oh, there's bananas in it too.
There's bananas. Banana.
The one here, there's a lot of stuff outside. That deserves a but there's quite a bit here. You're aiming up for noticing.
That banana's interesting.
It's good though.
Real good.
A really affordable lunch place that we went to quite often was Bread Box.
Bread box.
Bread box.
One thing to keep in mind is you have to make all of your orders through the app. You are unable to order at the register. So you scan your table and they'll bring it to you. Now they do have registers, but I don't think they know that.
Their tea was really good. I definitely suggest trying that.
Got that every time we went there.
They have a ton of sandwiches to choose from, and we ordered almost all of them and liked every single one. If you like donuts and sweets, Voodoo Donuts is the place to go.
Now, we've stopped at a whole bunch of different donut shops, from mom and pops to chains, but this place offered some donuts that even we hadn't seen. Now, this place has a longer line than most attractions.
Use the Universal app, just like at Bread Box, to go ahead and order. You can then pick up the donuts at the kiosk in the City Walk. We went ahead and ordered a box almost every night, that way we had some donuts in the morning to not waste our early access time.
The stuff in the park was just more expensive and had less options.
We are just picking up our morning donuts. Donuts for the morning here at Voodoo Donuts. Oh yes. There's the peppery one.
There's the butthole. Cute. It looks so good. I think they've wrapped this one separate. I didn't touch.
That's good, because I don't want peppers all over my sweet. I'm gonna eat them all today.
Okay, let me explain myself. I knew the donut was gonna make a mess, so I just ate it over the trash can.
I'm trying to find some water.
First floor.
I got $10 in cash and my phone, so hopefully one of those will do.
Going up.
All right. Big travel tip. Surfside that I never thought of for some reason. Pack water. It is so worth it. This was $7 for 2 waters. Unless you want to drink the tap water, which is quite bad at this place. Just pack a few bottles, just shove them in the suitcase and forget about them.
Now, we aren't Starbucks people, but we needed some coffee.
Their bread loaves are also a nice snack for the morning if you don't want donuts.
Good? Alright, I told Cams that I just finished this pumpkin loaf and now this tastes like bubble gum. She didn't believe me. She looked like I was nuts.
It tastes like bubble gum. It's bizarre.
Bubble gum.
Yeah. I don't like bubble gum.
She gets off. She couldn't get on by herself. I had to take one of the coffees. Focused, concentrated. She did it. It is 7 o'clock. I looked outside. Michigan brain thinking it's gonna be cold out, and it is 64 degrees here. Beautiful. Here at Surfside.
Be mindful of the weather when packing, and just know you will be doing a lot of walking. Dress comfy and bring layers.
Just because it's Florida doesn't mean it doesn't get a little bit chilly at night, so bring a light jacket too. Packing tip, you can keep your wet clothes in a trash bag.
I fit fine. I just gotta open up my bag be bigger. Okay. The bag be bigger. Now, the bag be bigger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna. Or for having to put all the wet shoes in here, then we'd be more evenly spaced out. But she's carrying my poster that I do not want to get damp. And she's got the hard shell bag. So, a little safer bet. Fantabulous. All right, how we coming? All right, we are good to grow. Good to grow. Because I have plenty of room for more. Top zippers are empty, which I like to do anyway. And my carry-on bag is empty, except for all my bubble gum. And my portable charger. Fantastic. A little bit on the room, fun fact. That's just a light. There is no exhaust vent. That's okay. The room doesn't have a nice place to do any work if you need to. There's no desk. So you have that chair is your only actual chair in the room, which is more decorative than anything. And then you get this lovely pull-out stool. So I guess if you want to work without a backrest, that'll be okay. And 2 beds, I believe, is the only option, correct?
Yeah, that's all.
And then this is your poolside view. Of the 3.5 foot deep pool. There you go. Surfside. 8 sleep, surf. Because you're not doing any work in here.
If you have to check out of your room but do want more time in the park, they have a baggage claim where you can check your bags for free.
We are back at the hotel. Do you have anything to add, Muddy? No. Some people.
It's fine.
Party pooper. That's you. Well, we feel at peace with the park. That's all.
When we got our tickets, we added on the shuttle bus to and from the airport. On our trip, we got to check out some lovely traffic and see some of the more non-Universal-y resorts.
I'm so happy. I got my Bubba Dump shrimp cup.